Everybody, it's Chris over at Dixieland Farm, and today I figured I'm going to show off my recording studio. And to call it a recording studio is, I mean, it's not really. But I use my iPad and Garageband, and I do record music. I've been recording music since I was a teenager. I had a 4-track cassette recorder. Matter of fact, I still have it in a briefcase over here. But with technology now, so much easier, and why don't I just show you what I've got here? And I know there's some people that are going to probably leave bad comments, and I just want to say you're probably awful people. So there you go, to call this a recording studio. But listen, I make music with it and I record it, so there we go. Is the Behringer UM2. It's plastic. It is not expensive, about $25. It does an okay job. It does more than enough for what I need to do. And what it does is take a microphone in, so I can plug a microphone in here, which I've got, always wired up, ready to go, or I can instead plug in my guitar. So I automatically have a way to plug my guitar into the iPad. This box is an old NS5R. It's a Midi instrument box. Somebody gave it to me a long time ago. My mother's renter worked for Korg, so he would sometimes give me stuff that they were tossing out. So I don't know how many, like hundreds of instruments are in here, but a lot. And then I've got a MIDI controller here. So this will send keyboard instructions to the MIDI box here and into input 2 of the Behringer. It will also, I have it going to a USB converter, which then goes to the USB hub here. So not only does it provide MIDI for this, it provides MIDI into Garageband or any other instruments that are there. So let me turn on and show off the microphone there. That microphone is a unidirectional microphone. I've got a little stand for it. It's kind of angled downwards because what I'll do is I'll sit on a stool here with my acoustic guitar, which is right there. And so there's the stool, and there's my electric guitars as well. Down here are my stomp boxes. So I've got my General Zoom since I don't know how many, at least 20 years I've had this. Then a digital delay pedal. Then it's this controls either volume or wah. And I've got a snarling dog. So this is a like a tone control pedal. And then I've got a few other pedals down here that I don't tend to use. One of the nice things, let me plug this in under music here. One of the neat things is I've got a this program, iMini. So let's see if this is nice and loud enough so you can hear. I can control the Moog that way, and then so I've got a mini Moog. Let's get rid of that, and let's load up a different program. So mellotron is a mellotron. And we can change the tapes. And we open up the other tape frame. So we're able to do that as well. I also have a MIDI sequencer in here. So if we had loaded up the iMini, so the Moog, and we load up the step sequencer, So we can sequence a bunch of notes in. And let's go into, so I've got a couple of guitar, amp pedals, things like that, but the ones in GarageBand are good enough. So if I plugged in a guitar right now, I could load up an amp, and I could add pedals. I could change the amp modeling around, so I could have a Vox amp, I could have a Marshall stack, I could have pretty much anything I wanted. And then with the microphone, I can record obviously the microphone, and then doing the keyboards, because of the MIDI controller that I've got. Oh, I've still got the turn off the MIDI. There we go. There we go. Let's get that back on. So, heavy metal organ. Or grand piano. Or obviously any type of synthesizers you've got here. You've also got basically any kind of instrument. So if you want the strings, or basses or whatever. So pretty much anything with the controlling with the keyboard. I could also plug in, use the sounds that are in this. I can plug in any guitar, I can plug in my microphone. This gets powered by the USB hub, otherwise this iPad would not have enough power to power this. But I could plug in a microphone that requires power, a condenser microphone. So it's very simple, very bare bones, but using GarageBand, I don't need a multi-track recorder. For years I wanted an 8-track multi-track recorder so I could record things. With the iPad and GarageBand, not necessary, and it totally comes with all of that for free. It's just, there are little tricks here and there. So, it took me a while to figure out that, because it automatically tries to record something in 8 bars. Or 8 measures. 8 measures. But you can change that automatically. So, all you do is change the section from 8 bars down, to 500 bars, and then you can just record, and it just acts like a multi-track recorder. And you hit record, and you go back, and then you do track 2, track 3, track 4, and you just start layering up all your tracks. And it's great. I've been having a lot of fun with it, making a lot of, mostly background music for my videos, for the travel videos, and that's all I really plan on doing. But, it's fun to record, even if nobody hears it. It's a fun process to layer all the sounds together. So that is my recording setup at the moment. Like I said, pretty bare bones, and I've got different stuff here. I've got harmonica in here. I've got a dulcimer, and then shakers, and all of that kind of percussion to liven up the sound. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.